guys, what is going on? Red Mouse here, and welcome back to another episode of Hidden Combos, where today we do have a new interesting deck for you guys, working with the monster archetype. Probably something that hasn't really been thought. I mean, it might have been thought of, but I haven't really seen a lot of it. So I'm kind of I've thrown a deck like this together and seeing where it goes, using some of my favorite underutilized cards. So without further ado, I present to you the Demon Kraken deck. So this is, of course, the Demon Kraken deck. Now, it's a pretty simplistic deck. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, really the crucial elements in here are, of course, the monster aspect supported by the Salahar Voyager discount, and the Demonic Rage, which, in my opinion, is a very underutilized card, especially for its ability of doubling a unit's attack. And the reason why, I kind of emphasize the point of Kraken and Demonic Rage. Kraken's got 5 attack, possibly can be buffed up with armories and blacksmiths. So, thinking about that, and with the discount that Kraken has, or can have, thanks to cards like Minotaur, Grendel, and Manfish. And if you guys, of course, there are a couple other cards you could throw in, like the Nalakir Ajira for maybe the Barb slot if you're feeling lucky. It can be discounted very, very easily to, 3 gold. Play a Demonic Rage on it, boom, instantly 10 attack to face with Kraken's base attack. Can be put up to about 12 or maybe 14 if you have additional armories or blacksmith present. So that's kind of like the main goal of the deck, to get a Demon Kraken onto the face. But to do that, of course, we do have a lot of other aspects to help here. Early game is kind of very simple. We've got Lumberjacks, for draw, plus Grotesque Offering as well. Just 2 copies. Don't want to, have a brick offering in the hand and can do nothing with that. We are, obviously are packing in Burns, so Defective Flame Cannon and Blue Fire Bolt. And a lot of, early game support. Manfish I kind of went over, or kind of said he was in here, but I didn't really, highlight it. In here, so sort of like an early base monster. He is a monster overall, so it can discount Kraken. The Rat Hovels, only putting them at 2 rather than 3. They aren't really the main staple of the deck, and they really just provide some basic units to sort of block and help get your game started. Blacksmith, I kind of already said as well, goes with the Armory to just provide the global buffs. I, always highlight stat importance, so those 2 are going in. Blue Fire Bolt, as well with Defective Flame Cannon for the burns. Con Artist, as well as Southport, I could probably put these two together. Ramp is going to be very important in this deck to get out your big dudes early. Minotaur, Tyrannosaur Hell, if you want even an early Kraken. These 2 guys are in here for that sort of ramping purpose. The scope, obviously, you can't go wrong with the scope in a pirate deck. And hey, you never know. You could have a scoped Kraken out or whatnot. So, scope. Always pack the scopes. Then, of course, we can keep going. Armory, I kind of started there. Armory, same reason as Blacksmith, kind of already explained that. Barbarian, decent 4-drop unit, provides sort of the muscle in case, you ever need to pull yourself out of a situation or need some support in your mid game. Obviously, if you guys want the more monster feel to this deck, you can probably swap this guy out for Nalakir Ajira to get yourself more monsters to play at discounted, prices later. Then, of course, Demonic Rage, big sort of highlight of the deck. Plus Drain Life, obviously, I like Drain Life as a burn spell. Maybe not necessarily burn, but Drain Life guy is still a very awesome card, dealing 2 damage and then giving that boost. Boost can go to any one of these guys, which, if we're playing Demonic Rage here, slight boosts like that mean more in the long run for your Demonic Rage. So that's always useful. Salahar Voyager, of course, extreme monster discounts when you're playing monster decks in general. 6 gold less. Kraken comes out, for 4 gold. Demonic Rage the next turn, boom. Or in the same turn, boom, 10 face. Then, of course, our monster support for the later game, Grendel Minotaur. 2 Grendel, because I more of a personal belief on this one. Don't like giving that sort of any sort of help to the enemy, so not a huge fan of the 2/2. But I'll live with 2 of them if it's going to mean help throwing out Grendel, which can possibly do 12 face damage to get it onto the castle. Same with sort of the Minotaur, except I'm throwing the Minotaur at 3 because he doesn't really have any sort of factors like Grendel's Last Will. And then, of course, Tyrannosaur, I kind of just threw this one in as sort of a my last choice. Tyrannosaur is always a strong unit, always has been, and want to kind of use him just, I guess, because he fits. I mean, personally, I also kind of went with him for the 6/7. Again, I'm looking at this demonic rage right here, and I'm thinking what else can really benefit from that. So my thought was Tyrannosaur. So again, only at 2. So I want to focus more on the monsters. So Minotaur and Kraken go up to the 3 gold rather than Tyrannosaur, and then of course Kraken because Demon Kraken. So that's pretty much the deck list. Again, pretty simplistic there. So let's go ahead and take you guys into the first matchup and see how this deck performs. Alright, so opening hand here for our matchup. We're not looking super strong. We've got 2 Demonic Rages in my hand plus a scope. I'm going to try and hold on to the scope, see if I can make use of that later. We do have the Lumberjack as well for a nice cycle tool, and that will be useful later. We're going up against the Druid Warlock combination, so I'm thinking to myself, it's going to be a pretty aggressive deck. Excuse me, I couldn't find the word. And we do not have the healing to, of course, Arbiter return to the late game. So this might be kind of a challenge, although with Druids, we're going to be probably facing things, more like Fenrir and whatnot. So we'll see, we'll throw our Lumberjack Manfish combination down the center line here and see if he's got anything. He hasn't pulled out anything for about 2 turns, so that maybe can tell me his hand's not looking super strong. But there is a Banshee right there in our way. So that's always nice to see. I'm going to do a little something different here. I'm going to coin to the Drain Life, of course, dealing damage to this Banshee, getting it out of our way. Meanwhile, buffing our Manfish to about a 4/5, so that's going to be a bit tricky to get rid of, even for an aggression deck. And especially since he hasn't been able to throw anything out at us lately. We could obviously see a Blue Fire Bolt, but that means another attack on the castle for us. And we are guaranteed an extra 1 thanks to the Manfish's Last Will. So, a Chaotic Storm and a Witch Bolt. Okay, a good combination to finish me off. I'm still going to get the card, though, plus get that damage off. So that's pretty good for us. We do get a Demonic Rage in our hand as well, so hopefully that can come in use later. We are playing the Southport Captain... well, obviously you're playing the captain. I was trying to think like maybe a scope demonic rage combination. Even then, that's not going to do a whole lot of damage. It's only going to do 4 scoped damage, so that might seem kind of a waste. Okay, he does play a call for aid, so that's a bit interesting. We'll probably just then do a Tyrannosaur play, just to be safe right now. He's probably going to play at least one of those to sort of block me. Which, if he does, I do have a surprise for him, and that's one of our Dwarven Scopes. Okay, so he's going to play it. Obviously, he's going to try and take out the Captain. Oh, okay. Even better. He'll use a defective Flame Cannon. I don't have a... Okay, no. So I think we might just end up doing this. Blue Fire Bolt the Ranger, get that out of the way. So now our T-Rex is a bit stronger. The scope is going to make it scarier. Obviously, he can pack a lot of burns, though, and I can pretty much bet a good portion of his hand is going to be burn cards. But we're just going to end it right now. You see he opened himself up there for a 12 scope. Bam, finish it off nice in a 2-minute session. Nice, quick, precise, and whatnot. Not a lot of monsters as you saw out of that match, but you did see it was a pretty straightforward one. So, yeah, I'd say that for that matchup went very well. Alright, so match number 2, I mean, I admit the first one went pretty quickly. Interesting that we're playing another sort of Druid Warlock combination. This time, not dealing with the best of hands. We are working with the Flame Cannon and the Bolt to, strive off any aggression. So that's always nice. But in terms of, units and board presence, we really aren't packing much. We really just have the Blacksmith to establish a global buff later. Okay, so the Southport's a nice touch. We will be able to throw him out, even though he's not going to be able to really invest in anything sort of useful. But maybe we'll see. We never know. Okay, so there's the basic brewery. Interesting to play that there. We're going to play our Rat Hovel to respond to that. I know I'm giving him a chance to throw out a unit, but we need to establish ourselves on the board here. And if he ends up using a defective flame... Okay. So I can assume that that's probably a Flame of Eternity. Let's throw out... Well, I don't want to throw out the Blacksmith, so let's just throw out the Captain. Oh, it's not a Flame of Eternity. Interesting. Okay, I for sure I thought it was going to be. So other traps include the armor. Um, what else? Detonation. I'm thinking. What even that detonation's not? Oh, okay. Hello. All right. So I think what we're gonna do here. Blacksmith. We'll do this. Is the detonation? It was, or a seed of regrowth. Okay. Spoke too soon. Alright, and there goes that. Alright, so a seed of regrowth. I was thinking it was going to be detonation by the death, but I guess seed of regrowth is still an excellent trap. I probably should expect this from the forest deck. Oh, and the dragon's fire is going to hurt me badly. Wow. Alright, there's really not a whole lot I can do for that. Can literally just burn this thing to death, and then that's just the turn, which is not really a good turn for us. We've seen how much resources he costed me, and I could have easily used both of those to get rid of the breweries in the back. So now units are pretty much going to be freely buffed with us. So there's a 5/9 Griffin I got to worry about. Yeah, he sees the weakness. He's gonna try and move in. Okay, plus side. Here's an armory. Awesome. So our guys are going to be surviving a little bit longer. He can't really reach any of our buildings here. But I still want to protect them. So I'm going to come down here with my rats. If he dragons fires again, obviously not a good time. He knows I can probably produce 2 more rats anyways. So probably not going to affect him. Okay, there's a mana core. So that Spirit Link's going to be helpful. Plus the Ramrus. Griffin's going to be getting the attack. Okay, so this guy's got a really interesting beast deck, it looks like. Basic one by the looks of it, too. We just did not really... The Seed of Regrowth trap hurt us a lot. Okay, we can get a Drain Life. Not going to really help us here. I know I want to get rid of that. Yeah, we really can't do anything here. That's a bit unfortunate, really. I'm trying to think, how can I save myself here? In reality, we really can't do much. He's feeding beasts down the center line here. It's not, we can't really do much to defend against this, especially since our burn resources are gone. I was really hoping that was going to be a detonation trap, and geez, I'm still a little bamboozled, to be completely honest here. But I think he's trying to right now figure out a way to get around my rats. Obviously, he's going to take the 6 damage right now to the face. That's fair, although he's kind of ignoring the fact that I'm just producing rats. He'll probably get to that momentarily. But in the meantime, I need to draw something big here. Chaotic Storm's going to hit a bunch of buildings here. Andrew as well, despite the fact that Andrew doesn't look like he really fits here. But he kind of is just pushing down everything he's got at this point. So, in hindsight, if we can get rid of all of these guys, then looks like we'll be good for the match. But that's no easy task. Okay, so there's a blacksmith. We're going to throw him out. Plus probably con artist, I would think. Yeah, I would think that's the smart choice here. We'll, of course, trade here. I mean, at this point, it's kind of over. See, we'll trade that there. And then we'll kind of end the turn. We're still not able to get rid of this big-ass griffin. And I think at this point, if he draws a single burn, that's probably another Seed of Regrowth trap he just threw down, if we're going to be completely honest. Oof. Okay, so he's actually going for the armory. Smart choice in doing that. I'll take the 2 damage on the castle. Not a big deal, but I guess for him, he'll take anything he can get here. He left that griffin open. There is... Okay, so here might be a good saving play here. Alright, I'm just doing some quick math in my head. Alright. I think we can work with this, right? So we'll do this. Hit one of these little boys. Hit you here. That's probably seed regrowth. Yup. That's fair enough. No, just because I can, you know. And then where are you going to go? I guess you can block here so it doesn't come in for another attack. Because honestly, what is this Andrew doing? I'm still slightly confused about what he's doing. Okay, there's another brewery. Okay, so we've established that you're a brewery man. Another 2 on the face. So, again, I don't really think you should be focused on that. Oh, yeah. Well, if we weren't... Alright, you have to hit him. You have to hit him. You have to go there. Blacksmith comes up 1. Okay, so we do have a chance of actually turning this around. We're kind of working off the card draw here, as you can see. His breweries are going to be... Ugh. Wait, you can't really... Oh. Okay, that's a wasted Bestial Rage, because if he... Whatever he attacks is going to die. Alright, so we might actually have a chance to come back. We have about a few turns, but let's do it, guys. I think we can do it. Alright, we're going to do this. Take out one of these bastard breweries. And then push up these rats forward. We're going to bring out our blacksmith up too, because we got to get everything down to the face here. We don't have much time, and he's working off the draw as well. Anything big, though, he could probably take us out. Okay, a Manticore. That's fine. We can also deal with that. I'm not going to... My ideal situation here is to end up, you know, or to not end up... Okay, why'd I do that? Okay, we'll bring more rats. Oh, wait, you know what we can do? We can bring... We can rat up here. We can bring... Barb up. Tyrannosaur forward. These rats, I don't care where they get pushed. Working off the sudden death, baby. Yes! Push for the win! We're going to come back hard here. And if he has a burn, though, we're pretty much done. If he has a defective flame cannon. Oh, don't hit castle. Yes! You can see how happy I am right now. Oh, we pushed. Oh, we came back. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I wish I drew a... Okay, you know what? There we go. That shows the Kraken portion of Demon Kraken. Oh, my God. I shouldn't be that happy, but the fact that we just turned that around completely was glorious. Demon Kraken, folks. Demon Kraken. Can't live without it. And on that final note, I think we're going to call it for a video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the Demon Kraken deck. If you guys, you know, did enjoy the video, if you did enjoy the deck, please make sure to show that you did. I almost messed that up by leaving a like on the video, sharing with friends, and comment down below your thoughts on the deck. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help show your support to the channel. Help us grow all by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. So with that being said, guys, I am... Sorry, buddy. End of the video cameo. But until next time, guys, stay gaming.